why am I afraid of love? Why am I afraid of real love? Hello, hello. Who is there with me? Why am I afraid of real love? I love this live. It's so good to be here. It's so good, guys. I'm not sure how long I can stay because I'm going to have dinner, but I actually want to be here. I feel in my heart, why am I afraid to love? Why I cannot trust? Why am I afraid to love? Again, why am I afraid to trust? Jones, Marks, Russell. Why am I afraid to real love? Lina, Philip, real love. Who is real love? The real love, it's to myself. What do you think? I really love myself. I really understand that the only love that is mine, no one can take from me, it's my self-worthy. It's my self-love. It's the understanding that if I do not judge myself, I stop judging myself, criticizing myself, my actions. Decide and make a decision. Today, it's Friday. I make a decision of do not self-harm myself, self-destruct my dreams, my options. Thank you for the hearts. I love that. Send this live for someone that you think need therapy in God's words, right? Always I do the analysis, I read the proverb and the psalm of the day. But so it's therapeutic. It's my own self-analysis and study case. So today it's Friday, evening, night, morning. Who is here is from Russia, Dubai. It's in Europe. Who is here? Where are you? I'm in California, United States. Kyla, Fer, Kristen, James. So, why am I afraid to love, to find love, to trust someone? Why am I think all my decisions, they are the worst. Pennsylvania, wonderful. Penn State, Big Daddy, Waldo, thank you for following me. You can set alert to receive my lives because for now they are surprise lives, all right? I'm also on YouTube. YouTube will save it, this live, okay? So why am I, so I'm a psychologist. You can call me doctor in psychology, right? I'm a psychoanalyst. So why am I afraid to love again? Who in here have a teenager child, a young kid, son, daughter, stepchildren, nephews, niece, and they see the difference? I'm not sure which age are you, Kristen, Luz, Big Daddy. Depends of the age, how much experience you already have about love. Do I trust in love? Do I trust is possible? What are the memories I have about relationships, love, commitment, trust in my family? Because those memories subconsciously say about your own relationships, your own approach of love, to meet people, to be fine in your casual encounters. But I'm not saying casual, irresponsible, not irresponsible, because for those that follow me Insta, I'm teaching principles. There are 12 principles to become a princess, right? To find the Prince Charming. For a man to see you're worthy. But you have to see your own worthy. And the man, a lot of men are complaining about why I cannot trust a woman, why is she only looking for money? because you must be selective. You cannot be blind of choose the woman just because her looks. It's okay to feel good, right? I like to take care of myself. I like to have my makeup. I be preparing here before I go out for dinner. So I like to take care of myself. But right now, if you asked me, do I want a man? If I was, again, out dating, single, I want a man that only like me because my look, the way it's my body, the way it's my looks. No, I don't want a man that is blind. I don't want a silly man, a dumb man. Because one day, well, I'm getting old already. I'm aging. I don't have wither, looks will wither. Will wither. I don't know what's that mean. So, but if the man is only looking for the looks, he is going to be confused, distracted with someone younger, different. Or maybe this week he's going to look for someone that is blonde, right? Different. He wants to try something different. Let's just try. This is all when all started the sexual adventures in your lives, all right? Let me just try. It's the beginner. If we are younger, what the word is teaching, right? I'm a teenager. Oh, it's experiencing. That's okay. I mean, she's already sexual active and she's only 16. And the guy maybe 14 and is already sexual active. And what is that all about? Are they mature enough? I am in my 40s. If I was there, out for dating and meeting someone, I do not consider myself emotionally mature enough to go out with different partners. Right? So if I understand that, oh no, but I have to try, and I will find the right one. Happy Friday. Come back to the reality. It's not like that. You must see the qualities of that man before you have any intimate encounter with them. And I'm not even here, I'm a Christian psychologist, I'm not even here talk about what the Bible is saying. I'm talking about we're here is the real world, is the real life. So I'm very young, let's suppose, or I have a child that is extremely young. Do I will recommend it if I'm down to earth mother, father to my child to experience? Oh, you must to try. For boys, oh, you have to try with a prostitute your first experience. With my grandma, with my grandfather, great-grandfather, it's exactly the story in my family where all them started have experience, sexual experience. With my father, how come they end up being humanizers, cheaters, unfaithful, right? That caused me a lot of trauma in my childhood. Seeing my father looking for another woman. My mom was there. A great quality woman, hardworking. My mom, she had 7 pregnancies, 3 childs of my father. She is the second wife. My father passed away, but well, she is the second wife. My father, we call bigamy. When you have a wife in one state and another wife in another state, South America, Brazil. So tell me something. With that, if that caused me trauma, I'm in my early 40s. When I was 6, 7 years old, I already had that programming mindset that I could never trust men. I do not trust men. My father, having me in front of him, has 4 daughters from his first marriage, well, previous marriage. I'm the first one from his second wife. He is not giving me full attention because he's looking for adventures. right? So, is that a sin? I'm not going to talk about sins right now. Let's talk about psychoanalysis. Let's talk about responsibilities that the traumas you are causing into the family. It's not only about arguing. I know a lot of people here in this audience have traumas. Yesterday, someone, a patient of mine, she was saying she was raised in very poor neighborhood, right? But so she started the story like that during the session. But her biggest traumas were about the relationship, not respectful, disrespectful relationship between her mother and her father. Her mother passed away. So, and she's extremely young, right? So, causes trauma, do not have enough money. Well, I think the fear, what I see, actually is not what I think, it's my theory. The fear of do not have enough. But when you're hugged, cuddle, kiss it, when you have someone that provide, that say, hey, today I'm out there making money, bringing money to home. So if you have just rice, I'm from South America, we eat a lot of rice. Rice, bread, eggs, it's enough. Because I know it's possible. My father committed a lot of mistakes. I'm not here, God bless his soul, not here to chase him, but I want to bring real situations, right? And share a little about me so you guys, you know about me. My father, he went to the medical school, and in that time he was from a little town, moved for a big city of Rio de Janeiro, the biggest city in South America, right? In that moment, now it's São Paulo, it's the nearby city. Eating eggs, bread, bananas. This is the way that he was working and going to the medical school. Almost every day he was eating all of that. He said because he didn't have enough, he never complained about that. For him, it was tough, hard to go to the medical school. I also have a part-time job, but I made it. That's it. And Rio de Janeiro is a very expensive city. So why am I saying that? The biggest trauma of someone, if you dig during the sessions, is not about the lack of money. There are fear, there are punishments, self-punishments. I see a lot of young kids. Your cousin, love problems. Mickey's, how are you? How have you been? Happy Friday. So it's not, let me just continue here, my thoughts. So I see a lot of people fighting for inheritance of the family, inheritance, the parents. I have a patient that her mom never could understand her. She was a tomboy, you know, playing football, even being a girl. And her mom never could understand because her mom wants her to do her makeup and dress nice and dancing ballet. Dressing nice and dancing ballet. But she was a tomboy. So my patient, digging, let the patient speaking out, actually was a self-protective mechanism. Why? Because she had a man that tried to abuse her when she was a little girl. So her father was busy working, her mom was busy working and criticized her. They missed that because we are not perfect as parents. Our parents, they are not perfect. And then she's tall and she likes football and play this and that. And it was a great communication with her father. Her father started giving her attention when she started running. Look at that. That is a real situation. Being athletic. And her brother wasn't too masculine, if you understand me. So she was more, if you call, the masculine energy, but it's not really the masculine energy. It's the masculine archetype in a female body to self-protect herself and have her father attention, because her father was busy working, but out making money, all right? America is about making money, but always chasing women, looking for women. So she embodied that body that was more masculine, athletic, and talking about football to have her parent attention, her father attention. Even though she was losing her mom attention, well, unless it was to criticize her. So my patient, she had her first experience with a good close friend, female friend, and her auntie found out, saw her kissing that lady, that young lady. Exactly. Look at that. Making money, but forgetting about the mental health, about the priorities. So going back to my patient. Both parents, mom and dad, make a lot of money, but the mom, because she was a victim of victim parents, her mom experience, she was frustrated that her daughter, she found out her daughter was kissing another female. Why that? Mama issues. Mama issues. Mama problems. Mama, she's not loving me enough. For those that are in here, I have my theories that a man is born to a woman is born to a man. In the here, everyone is welcome. Look here. The rainbow. It's a God's projection of many layers of beauty. And there are colors that they'll be mixed, like the subconscious mind. And you get confused. The rainbow is there, but you get confused. This is me going deep in psychoanalysis, so I don't want to share that theory, a lot of studies. No, what I want to explain is a man is born for a woman is born for a man. People, they experience different realities. Probably they are not emotionally mature, because take time to be emotionally mature, and they got more and more confused. And my patient, she was judged by her aunt and her mom. Her father, I kind of understood, like, oh, maybe girls, they're like that, they experience things like that. Well, that's okay. She was kissing another girl. Well, so they are not psychologists. They did not understand, they did not, that something was very complex and confused in her daughter's mind. But then we have the son. The son is not my patient, but my patient, she was sharing with me. Her brother, it's have like a behavior as a more like a female, never been like that kind of man that the father want to have. I want to take the boy to the football with me. I want to teach him. All right, handman things, fix it things. So who became the tomboy? The daughter. You understand that? Subconsciously, we are replacing positions, lack of positions. For those that know me, I don't care for how many this live is delivered, but you know it's going to be saved in here in YouTube and in this platform in here. We are a family. Look at this. Family. Which is your favorite color? Blue, orange, or green? We are all family. Sometimes I don't have, my father is here, but if my father is gone, what? Maybe as a child, I want to replace my father for my mom. Why that? Because I see mom is alone. Mom, she doesn't have anyone. Is that your story? El Chill. Who else is in here? Share this live with someone that you think may need it. Therapy and God's words. Because now I'm going to end my thoughts about that. If you feel that you never belong, it's because you're trying to replace someone else. The lack of someone else. My father wasn't a good provider. So let me see here, Mike Keys. More cousins problem. So is that a real thing? So, okay, so what are you going to do next? Is that a problem? What is the problem? Tell me the problem. You're telling me the story. Mike Keys, tell me the problem. What's going on in your mind? Mike Key, I'm here. Mike Key. Yeah, so El Chill is here. Let's read the Bible, right? Make money instead of give time for your children and try to understand them. So you know what? I have the King James Bible, and I want to speak about, let me see here, what is mine. I was about to start this morning, talk about abundance. Do you know that, guys? Talk about abundance. Tell me, what do you want to hear? I think I have in here abundance. Okay. So the Psalm 52, abundance. 52:8. So start. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. I'll praise thee forever, because thou hast done it. And I will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy saints. And what is this psalm about? The 52. The Psalm of David. You know the story of David? David was the youngest short guy, huh? And look at the Holy Spirit doing his work. Look at how blessed David was. Well, he was using his talent, right? He was being supportive. He was serving. He was, even as a daughter's child, I'm here to serve, to help. As much time I have, I'm here in this platform to help you and be supportive. So look at that. David told Saul and said unto him, David, it's come to the house. God said, I am God. I'm here to serve my audience, of course. Why boasted thou thyself in mischief? I might man, the goodness of God endureth continually. Thy tongue deviseth mischief, like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. So thy tongue, sharp, oh my gosh, razor. Oh my gosh, how important it is to watch our tongues, our words. You know? Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Thou lovest all diverse words, although deceitful tongue. God shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. Oh, I love that. I love God's words, all right? I love everything. The righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his weakness. That is exactly being said to David. So now I continue the 8th. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. This is David saying, I will praise thee forever because thou hast done. How magnificent. How magnificent. Right? So for this guy that is asking me, someone was asking here. So he said his cousin is pregnant. God bless this child. If it's true, because I don't know, there are people that come in here in TikTok and is that true? If the cousin she's pregnant, it's not a problem. What is the problem? Are you a trustworthy man? She can trust you. Confess. Go to the reconciliation with God. Make a sacred marriage. Marry her. All right? So let me see in here also, because you're still talking about abundance. Math. Is that math? Because, okay. Matthew, but let me show you here. Either make the tree good and his fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and his fruit corrupt. For the tree is known by his fruit. And what is that about? This baby, still unborn baby, that come from that casual relationship with a cousin. I'm not sure I remember the story, but I remember you, Mikey. I think you said you didn't share with family yet, right? About your, but you know she is your love, right? So look at that. O generation of vipers, how can we, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So is your heart full of a good spirit for this relationship? Now it's almost 5:55 p.m. Pacific time. 6 minutes to 6 p.m. I love this time because it's Hail Mary time, 6 p.m. So now, a good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things, and an evil man out of the evil treasure bring forth evil things. So how is your heart? Your spirit? The mind, it's my subconscious, it is my soul. Who is in here? Your heart. It's my spirit. It's my spirit, a big treasure. Am I allowing God? Doesn't matter. Any mistake. I'm not even going to call sins. because I'm not judgmental. All right, here is a safe place to share anything, everything you want. So open my heart. I'm here to serve God. So you are the cousin. You want to fix that. It's not a problem. It's an unborn child from your cousin. You said you loved her. If I'm not wrong about the story, if I remember, but you didn't share with the family yet. I said, I treat my cousins like they are my brothers. Okay? Okay. So I want to share more about the 39. It's still Matthew 12:39. Look at this. He answered and said unto them, an evil and adulterous generation seek after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. So, how come to protect this baby, this unborn child? And make this baby be part of a family. How come to protect that? Marry her. Seems like you're single, if I remember your story. Can you stay in this relationship? Because you have, look, it's not like, can I stay in a relationship like that? They're a baby. So the relationship is already there. The family is already there. Do you want for your baby a dysfunctional family? Now is when you choose. Or actually a functional family. I want this family, so you make a decision. You have to be brave. A man to marry have to be brave. To provide, to protect, to care. You said you had a great connection and love her, right? So, respect this relationship. Respect God. Accept what God had planned to you. And protect this family. All right? This is one way to serve God. Hey, I committed mistakes, so I'm not sure if I did right or wrong, but I make a decision and a commitment to fix that. How about you, George? Alisa? Who else is in here? I read the Bible every day, so I go to the Psalms and Proverbs. Do you want to read the proverb? Do you want to share anything with me, guys? Tell me. Remember to follow me, all right? Go to my WhatsApp if you want to or text message to my professional phone. It's +1 424 333 6851 or appointments.danielavercruz@gmail.com, and share your story because I want to hear more about you guys, to serve you. And I had received emails, very, very complex situations, but nothing is impossible. Therapy, a Christian therapy, will help you, okay? So let me hear. Oh my gosh, I want so much to read a proverb for you guys. Esther. Esther, the Queen Esther. Do you ever heard about Queen Esther? Queen Esther. So I want to come in here tomorrow and I read a very special psalm. It's the 18th. It's about the recompense. But tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure, early morning. Sometimes before I go to work out, I'm here about 5 something, 6 a.m. I want to grow this audience because the idea is to serve you, right? I'm here to serve God. Serve God. And it's giving advices that they are aligned with virtues It's not being about being perfected. It's not perfection, but is every day 1%. I'm doing a little better. 1%. It's not, oh, I changed it completely. There are people, the Holy Spirit that can work like that. It's like change the transmute from water to wine or grapefruit. I didn't drink alcohol. I like to share that. So I'm going out now for dinner, but I like to share that. I believe alcohol, I truly believe there are studies about that. Kill brain cells, right? Kill the bacteria of your studies. So what happened when a brain cell is killed? It's burned. You did not think right. You make bad decisions. But not only when you're drunk, also later on, there are consequences, right? But if you drink, I'm not judgmental. So for female, it's recommended 1 glass, 1 drink maximum daily. Women, we have less water, right? Men, maximum 2 drinks a time. Can you handle that? Is that enough for you? Just 1 drink for a woman, 2 drinks for men? For do not change your body systems. Kill the bacteria, good bacteria of your guts. Let you go for make bad decisions, unwanted pregnancies. How come I'm going to drink alcohol? I'm not agree with that. You know how many accidents are caused because alcohol? Oh no, but that never happened to me. I take Uber. But I don't know about the colleague, the acquaintance that I was drinking with. I remember I was a teenager. How many teenager friends had accidents when they first got the license and they were all drunks, right? Because can you imagine, especially men, it's a lot of power. My gosh, it's driving and get drunk and only 16, 18, 21. And open the mind. I'm doing something that is legal. It's legal. I can drink. I cannot drive and drink. So open, you give a legally big door, big gate open for another addictions come into your life. Oh, but in the Bible it's saying that Jesus Christ is, the transmutation of water to wine, and his mother, it was the one that asked for that because they were celebrating a wedding. Remember, Mary, she was a human. Jesus Christ, it's God himself. But Mary is a human. She saw the celebration. She saw they had a problem. She wants to fix that. About miracles, health problems. But well, why not about that wedding celebration? Because she don't want the wedding end sooner than expected. You understand that? Jesus Christ, look at the miracle of multiply the food, the bread, the fish, and there are proof that he was a vegan. He never actually had fish, right? He was fasting himself all the time and praying and living humbly, all right? So why am I saying that? Because the same brand that it's selling alcohol and making millions, billions of dollars worldwide and say it's legally, you can have that and connect that with partying. I'm going to tell you, I have a lot of fun. Yesterday I was out. I laughing a lot and I didn't have a drink of wine, right? And when you accept a drink of anything to be included, so you are people that can persuade you to do anything evil. Oh no, but let me just have a drink with, it's my friend. Wait, if you don't want that, but the person is forced you to drink because people that drink, they want someone to be in company. Of course, they wanted to have someone else to also ruin their lives, right? But you never know the consequence in the future. In 10 years, maybe now more and more women they become alcoholic. In 10 years, this person, I don't know how her life will be. In 10 years, in 5 years. I don't know if she will have a functional life. I used to have a friend. I still have this same friend. I just had to say, you stop calling me when you have a glass of wine, because she was calling me, talking with me for 30 minutes, an hour, and finish a whole bottle of wine and making bad decisions afterwards. So I said, you know what? You call me sober. Actually, when you're not drinking, we speak less, right? Murmuring, the murmuration, the self-repeat stories, less, because I don't have it all this time. But I can give you advice or be a good listen. You are not going to annoy me. You understand if you're asking for advice, or if you just want to speak, I'll be quiet, but don't be drunk, because there are no therapy, there are no self-analysis, self-therapeutic process that works for someone that is all the time drunk. Don't you think? Or do any kind of addictive using substance abuse, right? So guys, I talk a lot. Going out for dinner, I'm hungry. Talk to you soon.